Which relationship will work? It is the relationship between A 38-year-old lady with a 25-year-old man. B, a 28-year-old woman with a 55-year-old man. C, a 21-year-old man with a 20-year-old woman. Well, let me answer this. You see, first thing first, age does not matter in a relationship. Age is never the factor of a successful relationship. Age might matter in the olden days, in the days of our forefathers, in those their generations. But you see, within millennials and Gen Zs, age does not matter. What make a relationship work is when a woman understands her own side and a man understands her own side in the relationship. And also understand what we both bring together in the relationship. If you look at a 38-year-old woman now and with a 25-year-old man, that is basically 13 years. The problem is not the 13 years. The problem is what she wants to achieve with the 13 years. Did you see that 13 years as somebody that what you are marrying somebody you can control as a woman? And I will always tell you, you can't control a man. You can only influence a man. And a man can be 30 years, 40 years older than you. Why is it that daughters influence their father? Why is it that sisters influence their brothers? Why is it see that the last girl is being well taken care of by the first boy and they're like 10 years apart? It is because there is understanding. That's what, when you have what we call feminine energy, and that feminine energy is what will make you control a man. This is going to be a good relationship if the woman see that man, she is 13 years older enough to respect, honor, and appreciate her. If you can do that, the relationship is fine. If you go to the second relationship, which is the B, and it says that the 28-year-old lady with a 55-year-old man, you see, the problem with this relationship is vibe. One of the things about women are the one that controls the home. Women are the major factor in family life. The moment the woman is not feeling the vibe, there is always going to have a problem. Because the woman might not have issues with respecting him because they feel like he's older, but because they don't have respect. And when a lady does not have respect, she does not have respect. Even though when you are 30 years old, there are some women who don't respect their father, insult their father and talk to their father mercilessly, as if he's not the one who gave birth to them. So there are women like that. So, and one thing about women, the moment you start sleeping with a girl, she believes that you are age mate. And it takes extra caution to now start respecting you. That is why I always tell men, if your partner is not respecting you, it's not your fault. It is the fault of the person that is not respecting you. They might not see the need to respect you because you guys are already having sex or things are going on amidst the both of you. But the third one says that they are basically in the same class of age. Like I said earlier, do they know their responsibility as gender? And do they know their responsibility as a couple? This is what is more important. If you know that this is how I can talk to my man, I would say that the softest ladies and wives are the ones that control their husband. And do you know what couples or what marriage entails from or demands from you? Because if you know what marriage demands from you and you are ready to fulfill it, you are not going to have issues in your relationship. It is very much important for you to understand that this is the relationship. In any relationship, there is a position for the man and there is a position for the woman. If we can stay in our position, but sometimes the woman is staying in her position, but the man is out of position. The man is staying in its position, the woman is out of position. These are the age does not have any effect on if a relationship will work or not. What have effect is understanding. Can two work together except they agree? Can two work together except they align? Does the man have the right understanding? Does the woman have the right understanding to conflict resolution, to communication, to finances, to family life, to managing in-laws, to parenting, to sex, to a lot of things? A woman needs to know the welfare, feeding, how you treat your husband. Sometimes as simple as food can damage a home. If you have an understanding in all these areas and you are ready to follow the path that is right, you will have a successful marriage.